Welcome back, my friends. We have a deep stretch for the spine. We're going to start with the neck, sort of work our way down, starting in our seated position. Nice tall spine. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let your right ear float down to your right shoulder. And if this is the beginning of your day, if you're just starting to awaken your body, just be gentle. Meet yourself where you're at. Don't have expectations. Check in. Notice what you notice. And then if we want to go deeper, anchoring this left shoulder down towards the earth, we can maybe even sit on that palm or press the palm down to the ground. Again, if we want to dive deeper, use the right hand at the top of the head, adding a gentle overpressure, breathing into the left side of the neck. Exhale, diving a little bit deeper. 2 more like that. And then on this next exhale, rotate the gaze down towards the right hip. Nose comes into the right armpit, and then walk the hands more towards the back of the head, adding that pressure, pulling the head down towards that right hip. Keep the left shoulder anchoring down. Take 2 breaths here. Releasing the right palm, keep the chin connected to the chest and rock the head through center, half circle left ear to the left shoulder. Rocking side to side like that just a few times. Next time your left ear finds your left shoulder, pause there. Check in, notice what you notice, and then begin to dive a little bit deeper, whether that's anchoring the right shoulder down, using the left hand to assist, breathing into the tension. Exhale to soften. Keeping the chest tall, spine nice and long. Slowly beginning to rotate the nose to the armpits, walking the fingertips to the back of the head if they're there. We should feel that stretch start to shift more towards the back of the back of the neck. We should feel that stretch start to shift from the side of the neck towards the back of the neck. Pull that right shoulder blade down to the floor a little bit deeper. Last breath in. Exhale, release, chin to your chest, rock the head side to side gently. And then find stillness in center. Chin really tucks into the chest. And then we drop the forehead down, rolling vertebra by vertebra, curling into this really tiny ball. The forehead is reaching down towards the knees. Find a stretch through the back body. And then roll back up, vertebra by vertebra. Unwind. Gaze lifts last, and then maybe even looking all the way up to the ceiling, getting extension in the neck. And then let's do that one more time. Chin tucks to your chest, round the spine, roll into a tiny little ball as tight as you possibly can. This time we're going to hook the fingertips over top of the kneecaps. Straighten the arms, send the back body towards the wall behind you. And we start to lean back, and the only reason why we're not falling backwards is the hands are holding onto the knees. And so we're pressing into our back body, pressing into the fascia, stretching in through the spine. Take a big breath into the back body. Use the breath to stretch the fascia. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round even deeper, smaller ball that we're making here. Inhale, press back, breathe back. Exhale to release. Unwind, roll up through center. Lift the chin up. And then nice tall spine, gazes forward. Beautiful. Come onto your bum. And we're going to reach the right leg out wide, 45-degree angle. Left heel is in towards the groin. We're going to stretch the QL muscle, your side body. This QL muscle will compress the lower back, causing lower back aches and pains when it's tight. It also connects to your diaphragm, restricting your breath, therefore restricting a deep breath, and therefore restricting your body's ability to tap into your parasympathetic, your rest and digest state. So with that being said, find an inhale, find space in your spine, tall spine. Reach your right arm, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, reaching it up and over, reaching to the toes. Left hip stays rooted down to the floor. And the left shoulder reaches up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze lifts. Keeping the chest open, fingertips reaching to toes. We should feel this along the left side body. Find where it feels good. Maybe close down your eyes. It does not matter what it looks like. It matters what it feels like. Breathe here. And then really slowly creating micro movements where we rotate the chest more towards the floor. And slowly opening the chest towards the sky. Notice as we roll through that motion, we hit different fibers of that muscle. Exploring that side body muscle, that QL muscle, find where it feels the most tight, and then I want you to pause there, take 3 full breaths. On your last exhale, drop the fingertips to the floor, bring your chest forward, and then back up. Switching out to the other side, right heel comes in, left foot sticks out. Tall spine, inhale, reach the right palm up, bicep to the ear, and then exhale up and over, opening the right side body. I like to hook my opposite elbow into the opposite thigh to help press in, rotating my chest open. Right arm in the air reaches as far up and over as it can while keeping the right sit bone anchored down into your mat. Micro movements to move through this. Find where you need it the most, and then find a little bit of stillness there. Breathe through it. Use that mind-body connection to visualize that muscle releasing, relaxing, breathing fresh air into it. Taking 2 more breaths here. On this last exhale, coming forward, palms find your mat, rolling the chest forward in front of you, into neutral, and then up, tall spine. Let's come into child's pose. Thighs are together, knees are touching, ankles are touching, toes are untucked, bum to heels, belly over the thighs. We're using the thighs together so that we can use the thighs as a fulcrum to fold our spine over top of and get a gentle stretch through the back. Reach the fingertips forward, forehead finds your mat. Take 5 full breaths here. Moving out of our child's pose by sliding the palms along the mat as we round and roll through the spine. Keeping the chin tucked to the chest until that very last moment. The chin lifts, gaze lifts. Beautiful. We're going to come onto our feet and into a forward fold. In our forward fold, I want you to create a big bend through the knees to take the hamstrings out of the equation. The goal, the intention is to not stretch the hamstrings, it's to get into the back body. So take the hamstrings out, bend the knees. Place the back of the hands onto your mat and slide the palms underneath the toes, underneath the feet. Beautiful. Round the head, round the shoulders, let it all hang heavy here. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, round the back, press down into the feet, and press up through the back body. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, round the spine, press down into the feet as you press the spine up towards the sky. So we're almost like pushing down through the feet, pressing up the back body, stretching into the spine. Take a big breath in this shape. And exhale to release. Untuck the palms. Find your bum onto your mat. And coming into our last shape here. We'll end with a spinal twist and a nice, relaxing, restorative way to end the class. So on your back, reach your right leg out, left knee hugs towards your belly, and then guide the left knee across the body to find the right side of your mat. Classic spinal twist, supine spinal twist. Arms reach out wide like a T to keep the chest open. Left shoulder blade is on the mat. And left knee is all the way onto the right side of the mat. Left shoulder blade stays grounded down towards the floor. So we get this deep twist through the spine. If you need to slide a yoga block or a bolster, a pillow underneath the knee to support it, that's totally fine. Find your shape, find your breath. Sink into this with every exhale. Knowing that the twist is good for your spine, it's also really good for your digestive system. Slowly unwinding through center. Left leg reaches long. Right knee hugs in and over to the opposite side of your mat. If you get some pops and clicks through your spine as you rotate, that's fine. It's a self-adjustment. It's okay. Breathe full breaths into this twist, into the belly. And this is the shape that we'll end in. So I'll leave you here. Stay here as long as it feels good for you. And when you're ready to come out of this, just moving slowly and doing so mindfully. Whenever you're ready, to move out of this. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you back on your mat.